The famous animated series known as Spongebob Squarepants has broadcasted more than 250 episodes in 12 seasons. Some episodes of the Nickelodeon show are actually quite better than the others ones. In today's video, are listing down the top Spongebob SquarePants specials episodes of all time. So without any further ado, let's get started. Number 7. Snowball Effect and One Crab's Trash. In an episode of Season 3, which was titled Snowball Effect, Patrick and Spongebob got involved in the most classic aspect of winter fun, which was a snowball war. However, Squidward appeared to look angry at his neighbors while creating a pandemonium outside. He finally starts dreaming of the idea of watching the two getting destroyed by each other. Squidward's ambitions melted into the snow as he eventually entered the fight by himself. The next part, titled One Crab's Trash, featured Mr. Krabs selling SpongeBob a soda-drinking hat for $10. Later on, he started to feel sad about his decision after learning its real value. Number 6. Welcome to the Chum Bucket and Frankendoodle. Mr. Crab lost his best friend SpongeBob in the Welcome to Chum Bucket episode. However, he thinks that he will outperform Plankton in a card game. He loses a bet and is then forced to halt SpongeBob's employment. In the next part of the episode, Frankendoodle, Spongebob comes into the contact of a magic pencil and brings a character in its resemblance to existence. Spongebob wishes to use Doodlebob to fool Squidward. He soon realizes that the illustration has an understanding of its own, and it's up to Spongebob to prevent him. Number 5. Prehibernation Week and Life of Crime. The first part of an episode of Season 2 notices that Sandy is ready for hibernation. She has completed 1 week of planning, which is attached to several activities that Sandy and SpongeBob will perform together before she begins her lanky hibernation. SpongeBob feels easily overwhelmed by this hyperactivity schedule and decides to hide himself from Sandy. The second half of the episodes sees the best friends, Spongebob and Patrick, getting influenced by Mr. Krabs when he says that borrowing is a good thing if you are willing to return it. The duo then decide to borrow a balloon, but they end up exploding it before they can return it to the owner. Well, the pair begin to freak out and run away from Bikini Bottom after they're committing this crime. Number 4. Nasty Patty and Idiot Box. In the first part of the Season 3 episode, Nasty Patty and Idiot Box, SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs provides the health inspector a disgusting sort of sandwich, assuming that he is just a con man who is looking for some free food. The health inspector passes out after choking on a fly. However, the Krusty Krab team starts to believe that they have killed him. To make things more terrible, they discover that he is not the culprit. The next part, Idiot Box, displays SpongeBob and Patrick using their vision to go on a variety of adventures. Squidward gets upset by knowing that he is not ready to figure out why there are so many realistic sounds coming from the box which others have played in. Number 3. Shanghai and Gary Takes a Bath. The first episode, Shanghai, is enlisted by Patchy the Pirate as his favorite episode. It includes SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick as they surge aboard the Flying Dutchman for some psychedelic explorations. In the second episode, which is titled as Gary Takes a Bath, SpongeBob dreads the snail's bath time. He uses several techniques to get Gary to the bathtub. However, he ends up failing every time for some reason. Finally, SpongeBob receives his comeuppance when he ends up taking a bath. Number 2. Sailor Mouth and Artist Unknown. The first part of episode 18 from Season 2 stars SpongeBob and Patrick finding out an improper word on the dumpster outside of the Krusty Krab. After not getting the exact meaning, the duo decides that sea creatures use this word to make their sentences more beautiful. This thing eventually puts the best friends in a major setback. The second part, Artist Unknown, discovers SpongeBob attending Squidward's lone art class as a student. After SpongeBob confirms that he is an art prodigy, Squidward assures him that he is doing something really bad. Unfortunately, an art collector makes his presence recognized and falls in love with SpongeBob's work. Number 1. The Secret Box / Band Geeks. In the first part, The Secret Box, Patrick hides an awkward picture of SpongeBob at a Christmas party inside a cardboard cube. SpongeBob doesn't have any clue about what is present inside. However, he attempts to take a look at the subjects which are present inside. Moving ahead, in Band Geeks, Squidward aims to establish the inhabitants of Bikini Bottom into a club to impress his high school competitor, Squilliam Fancison. At first look, everyone seems to look quite awful at music. However, the band surprises Squidward at the Bubble Bowl after pulling off a powerful rock performance. With that being said, it's time to end our today's video. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing our channel. Thanks for watching.